Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's averaging a strikeout per inning. Been great all year long. We'll see if he can continue the trend here in this one.
Brian Anderson will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Fowler, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, I'll tell you, as a hitter, and you know this, EK, when you get one, they just feel different. They sound different off your bat. And he got this one. Watch it. Arms extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball. Hits this one right off the wall in left center field. And to be honest, I'm not too sure how this one didn't wind up about 10 rows deep.
Standing in now, number 16, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
A man on third with 2 down. That misses 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chopped at the plate. Molina gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Arena will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. JT Realmuto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And that with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Skied into straightaway right. Bayer is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Austin Dean gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit back toward the mound. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
62.
Jose Arena will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. McGuire is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Colton Wong is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Lewis Bronson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he'll step off and try again. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, he really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. It's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bayer ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, 2 outs, bases empty, that doesn't mean he's still not going to make you pay. He just unloads here for a long home run, but it was just a solo shot.
Stepping in now, number 16. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. JT Realmuto will step in now. He's bounced out in. Austin Dean steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. He's running towards second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, if you haven't heard of this guy before, it's a name you may need to learn. That's his second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases, and he may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
Into the box now, Jose Arena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Lewis Bronson will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taken now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
Collins ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Here's Chu around third. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. 16. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
In now, number 16. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. To short, hit hard. Sosa on the grass. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Starlin Castro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Bayer is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to 3rd with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Sosa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mark McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home. Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, expect to see a lot of swings and misses. He's been striking guys out at an incredible rate this year.
We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Max Muncy will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And I don't think anybody should be too shocked by that. I mean, he's definitely known as one of the better power hitters in baseball.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
This is popped up. Russell is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, there are not a lot of guys who can swing a bat like Jock Peterson. Now, he's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now a throw over, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third, but he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Dribbled up the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. To his right, Bryant. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Javier Baez gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Hyunjin Ryu will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. For short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Addison Russell heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the sixth, already in progress.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Javier Baez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Number 18 will come in and pitch now.
Number 18.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Albert Alomar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And that's about the only way you can neutralize his speed. Just don't let him hit it. He's a real threat if he does get on, or just put the ball in play on the ground.
Chris Bryant makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, it looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 50 is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Francisco Cervelli steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely. Number 50 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Ryan Braun is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Fly ball out toward right field. Reyes sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Bell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Starling Marte will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. A quick out number 1.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Colin Moran stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Chacin comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere. Make it hit the grass. Give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's Mike Moustakas makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Number 3 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ulysses Chassin will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Cervelli will have to go to first, and it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Christian Yelich. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Matt Albers will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Matt Albers.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Gregory Polanco is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. One away. Corey Knebel will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
Pablo Reyes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
now batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Here's Starling Marte. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, he had gotten the first 2 guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just rolling through the 7th inning, but whoa, not so fast. He falls right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Richard Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ryan Braun will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Reyes. 1 down.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Number 3 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done. Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Tyler Saladino will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
13, Tyler Saladino.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, go ahead and raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirates closer comes in to nail this one down and pick up the save.